Say E A G L E S. Eagles. Say fly, Eagles fly. Yo, that man, you know who it is, you know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General, also a fourth for the Better Bird podcast. If you have not done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there. I appreciate it in advance. And also, smash the like for your boy. You know, if you hit the like, the more and more you hit the like, the more and more this page gets pushed out. I don't ask for too much. Just hit the like. Sharing is caring, man. Make sure you share, man. Comment below. Let me know how you feel. And if you just a hater, you just don't like what I say, feel free to hit the dislike. Okay. So let's talk. Today is going to be something different. We're going to talk about, it was two press conferences, really kind of at the same time, but it's three people talking in these press conferences. And I know that y'all seen it from the thumbnail. You got Howie Roseman, you got Nick Siri, and you got Carson Wentz. And I'm going to take some of the things out of what all of them have said and what's important to the Philadelphia Eagles moving forward. You know what I mean? First, we're going to just get Carson Wentz right out the way. It ain't really too much that he said that really impacted the Eagles other than he did thank Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie, and Doug Peterson. A lot of people saying that he needed to speak up. Well, he spoke when he wanted to. Carson Wentz also said that it was a good opportunity here for him. And they kind of asked him, this is where we get into the Eagles stuff. They kind of asked him, like, basically, you know, what happened with the benching and all that. And him and Howie Roseman did a very good job. I think they answered it the best that they could. Basically, I ain't speaking on that. I don't want no heads to turn, and it's over, and we going on about our business. I mean, as me being a guy that's kind of in the media, if that's what you want to say, I'm really not, because I really got my own platform and I do what I do. I would love to hear what really happened, but me being from the streets and me being a guy that then went through things with people and don't speak on it because that's not what grown men is really supposed to do. I'm all fine with it. I'm actually fine with how Howie and Carson Wentz did it. You know what I mean? But that's really all about Carson Wentz, man. He did finally speak up. He did thank the organization. Hey, Outshine, it's your turn. I mean, you've been released for a couple days now. You gonna talk? Ain't nobody grinding him up though. Outshine, you gonna talk? This team did help you get a ring. Huh? You got anything to say? Oh, okay. Nick Siri. And this is the most major thing that I pulled from this interview, or this presser, should I say, is the fact that they don't know what they're doing at 6. Now, maybe this could just be throwing people off, and maybe this could be just something that they just want to say, and hopefully people be calling and be like, oh, well, since you ain't getting a quarterback, can we get that 6th pick and you can move back and we'll give you a second rounder or whatever the case may be? I don't know. But I do know that I fell for the clickbait, y'all. I fell for the media manipulation. Not really so, because I did make a video about apparently Lurie said build around Jalen Hurts. It's starting to not look like that, y'all. It's really starting to look like they don't know who's going to be the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I kind of seen this. I kind of seen it because they didn't stamp him yet. Nobody came out and said Jalen Hurts is our starter. So So I understand. I get it. Hurt season. I get it. I mean, I hope the guy gets a shot, and I hope he succeeds. But at the same time, I don't know who the hell our quarterback is. And that's just facts right now. I don't. And I don't even think Nick Siri knows. Because when they asked him, he danced around the question. You know what I mean? He did the two-step. He did the bankhead bounce. He was dancing. He needed a ballroom the way he was dancing. But basically what he said is all options are open at the 6th round pick. Wow. So you mean to tell me that we got that it's a chance that we can have a Justin Fields on this team? You mean to tell me it's a chance that we can have, I don't think the guy from BYU, I don't think he'll be there. It's a chance that we can have a Trevor Lance on this team? So what do you do with Jalen Hurts then? And also, I know people have been grinding Nick Siri up for his pressers, for his, some of the stuff I don't get neither. I don't get. But I'm not going to sit here and just bash the dude and saying that he can't coach because he says one or two things that you don't like in a presser, or he doesn't say something the way that you want him to say in a presser. I'm not going to sit here and do that. I can't wait to see what this guy does at the coaching position. Now, a lot of people want him to answer questions like, what is your scheme going to be, and how's your offense going to look, and yada, yada, yada. He doesn't know who his quarterback is. Say it with me, y'all. He doesn't know who his quarterback is. So instead of him saying, I don't know who my quarterback is, he says stuff like, I'm good at adjusting on the fly to anything. And what I can say to that is a good answer for the question that you're being asked, because you really don't have the answer. Instead of you coming out and say, listen, man, I don't even know what my freaking quarterback is. Y'all keep asking me this dumb stuff. It's not dumb, but I don't know who my quarterback is, so I can't answer the freaking question. Instead of him coming out like that, which I probably would, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's a reason why I could never be a coach. I'm gonna give it to y'all the real. I ain't hiding nothing. So instead of him coming like that, you know, he does it the proper way, and making him look bad. Now everybody's saying, oh man, this dude can't control the room, and yada, yada, yada. He stumbles, he fumbles, he bumbles, and all that kind of stuff. But he's just being put in a bad predicament. He's being put in a bad predicament. They are asking him questions. I'm pretty sure they prepped him. They are asking him questions, and they ain't got no answers for him because he don't have it. You ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got the answer. Shout out to Kanye West for that one. That was so funny. But in all seriousness, man, he don't got the answers. Then you got a guy like Howie Roseman that's just basically backing up everything that Nick Siri says. Yeah, we're in contention, and you know, the one thing I don't like is the fact that they try to act like it wasn't a problem with Carson Wentz. Like, whatever happened with Carson Wentz, it was just that, and it was never any problem. Doug Peterson kind of did the same thing. You know what I mean? Maybe one day them dudes could go out and have a drink, or whatever the case may be, or whatever Carson does, go hunting, or whatever the case may be. But we're not going to try to act like the Philadelphia Eagles did not have a problem with front office against quarterback, and probably coach also in 2020. That's really it. The pressers still got my head scratching. We still don't know who our quarterback is. And it's a shame. It's a shame because I ain't gonna lie to you, like, if I'm Jalen Hurts, I'm like, man, y'all done brought me into this mess. Y'all done brought me into this mess. I didn't ask to come to the Philadelphia Eagles, but I did what I was supposed to do. And I wound up getting a job. And now you're telling me that it's a chance I might lose a job to somebody that never played a down in the NFL. And it's going to be more and more sides splitting in the locker room. If you draft a quarterback, it's going to be guys going Jalen Hurts' way, and it's also going to be guys going whoever the quarterback is going to be. If you do that, more and more mess, man. More and more mess. I'm not saying, I'm not sitting here saying that we're going to be the Cleveland Browns, or we're going to be the Rams before they got good, or we're going to be any dumpster fire that you want to say in the NFC East. But what I can say is we are in trouble if we don't figure it out and figure it out this year. Figure out, when I say figure it out, I mean figure out what your identity is, number one. Figure out what you're good at and exploit other teams by being good at what you do. We got a long way to go. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.
Philly, stay fresh.